Good morning, babes. Happy, what is today? Tuesday. Welcome to the vlog. Okay, look, I know that I don't normally start my vlogs in the middle of the week, but that's what we're doing today. If you are new around here, my name is Precious McDowell, and I am sharing my real life evolution, glow up, whatever you want to call it. I'm sharing it with y'all in real time. To all my returning baddies, hey girl, hey, welcome back. Okay, so like I said, it's Tuesday. I am getting ready for school. We're just gonna jump right in. Like, I don't have time for a montage today and for like super long-winded explanations, even though I am gonna be super long-winded because when I get on this phone with y'all, I just be yapping. So listen, if you have something to do, if you got laundry to fold, maybe you need to clean your room, it's clean day, whatever, get some headphones and lock in and do what you gotta do, because this is gonna be a chatty one. I feel like this is gonna be a chatty week because I feel like there's just so much that I need to share with you guys. So anywho, I'm getting ready to go to school. I've got my tea. Y'all, I've been slacking on my tea. So for the new girls, today I am 11 weeks post-op of my mommy makeover. I had a tummy tuck with lipo, muscle repair, and a breast lift with no implants. And it's been exactly 11 weeks since we did that. So let me let y'all see how we're looking. Yeah, here we go. We are looking fine, honey. So right now, let me show you guys. I have on my shapewear, but I also have on a compression board. You see this? This little doohickey right here is a compression board just to even out my compression, because I have noticed that doing just the shapewear, it kind of like folds me in half, especially when I'm sitting down a lot. It cuts in, and then like my bottom abdomen will be so flat, but then this top half will be bubbled up and annoying. It's super, super annoying. So I'm putting my abdomen board on today to keep me from getting cut in half. And I'm also going to wear my binder. So y'all, back in the beginning of my journey, like within the first 3 weeks, I put myself in a faja. That's not for me. Ooh, my bacon's done. Okay, we'll be over there in a second, bacon. Just give me a second. Yeah, the faja was not for me. It's too aggressive. It didn't feel good. I didn't like it. So I've been doing shapewear, and now for some added support, I put my binder on as well. Look, you gotta stretch the hell out of this thing. I don't think I'll ever be able to get it as tight as the hospital had it when I left. But I'm also not willing to pull it that hard because, honey, like they had me in that thing. Go look at my surgery day video for my mommy makeover. Honey, they had me in that thing. But anywho, the reason why we are now being super, super intentional about our compression is because I messed up. I messed up. A couple weekends ago, Yancy and I went out for date night to a comedy club. And here's what I have to say about Charlotte venues. Can y'all offer us some real food? Please? Please. Like, what happened to food trucks being outside of venues and stuff? Is that just a millennial thing? Am I just wishing for it to be like 2009 to 2013 again, where you would leave the function and there are food trucks set up outside ready to feed you because you're hungry, you've been drinking, you know, but no, we don't do that anymore? Okay. Well, yeah, what had happened was, we were at the comedy show, we were drinking, and honestly, drinking does not really bother me much. I don't drink to get sloppy drunk, so maybe that's why it doesn't bother me much. As far as inflammation goes, I'm totally fine with drinking. But for some reason, no, not for some reason. These places anyways, I got hungry. Drinking, you're gonna get hungry. It happens. And then your inhibitions go out the window. Mine did, and your girl ate 2 bags of these pretzels. I talked about it in the last vlog, actually. So yeah, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. If you want the full download, then go watch my last vlog. But I ate 2 bags of those pretzels and completely forgot that I am low sodium. Until this healing is done, we really have to limit our salt intake. So yeah, I have been very uncomfortable for the last 2 weeks because of the residual swelling from that spike in salt. And I'm now like, listen, if you're about to get a tummy tuck or any type of surgery, learn from my mistake. Leave sodium alone because, ugh. But anywho, not only was it the sodium, but I have been slacking on my regimen. So this morning, we have our tea. We have this one is the dandelion tea. Do y'all remember that from the beginning of surgery? Where I was like struggling to get dandelion tea down every day. I don't struggle anymore because I found a way to make it enjoyable. But yeah, I've got dandelion tea, but then I also have a turmeric ginger tea so that we're supporting our lymph flow with the dandelion tea, but then the turmeric ginger tea is to help with digestion, but also to bring down the inflammation. You see how I did that there? We're bringing down the inflammation. And we have seen great progress since we've gotten back on our routine. But now, that also lets me know that for the last 2 weeks since this happened, I've been kind of in a funk. Like if y'all notice, I have not been cooking. I've not been doing a lot of stuff, but we're gonna get it together. This week, we are going to get it together. That's the intention for this week. This week's intention is get it together. I mean, it's kind of always the intention, but like this week, we're really hyper focused on getting it together. So I'm making some breakfast. Oh yeah, that's perfect bacon. Y'all look at my bacon. Isn't it perfect? Oh, I can't show it to you because the camera is tracking my face. Here, let me just pick one up so y'all can see it. Look at my perfect bacon, baby. Heck yeah. Yeah, so I've been slacking in regards to my eating. I have been eating like a bird, and I don't mind eating like a bird because if I'm not hungry, I'm not going to force myself to eat. But also, I need to make sure that I'm staying on top of my fiber and I'm staying on top of my protein. So we're going to get that together. And before y'all start, this bacon is low sodium. If you go back to the very beginning of my surgery, like I'll put the mommy makeover vlog right here, the playlist, and y'all will see that in the beginning of surgery, like me and bacon every morning, that's what I had for breakfast was bacon, Greek yogurt, blueberries, and or strawberries. That was the routine. So we're slightly getting back into it because again, I don't have an appetite at all. Also, y'all, I'm 4 years post-op VSG. I think I talked about that in my last vlog. I had my anniversary last week and I didn't really feel like celebrating at all. I posted about it in Black Girl Bariatrics. So if you're in Black Girl Bariatrics on Facebook, you can go and check it out. Like I posted about how just with everything going on in the world right now, I didn't feel much like celebrating. Just didn't feel like it. But anywho, the point that I'm making is my focus this week with getting my ish together, protein and fiber. Those are the 2 big ones. So I'm about to eat some bacon, but because I don't have much of an appetite, it is harder for me to make sure I'm getting enough protein and fiber. By the way, before y'all even ask, because I know that y'all love to ask, I'm not tracking, okay? Tracking is not good for my mental health. It's a slippery slope for me and I will fall into just obsessing, and I don't want to do that. I'm in a space in my life, we talk about this every vlog, we are focusing on having ease, okay? That means that I'm learning to trust my body to tell me what it needs and to honor that. And I think we're doing a pretty good job considering we've gone from 350 pounds to 298 pounds, got to 298 pounds, started doing this whole yo-yo back and forth thing because I was trying to force my body into submission. and it didn't work out. So I did have VSG 4 years ago, like I mentioned, and now we are locked in somewhere between 165 and 170. I like it here. Ideally, would I like to lose another 15 pounds? Yes, but I'm not in a rush to do it because we're letting our body lead the way. So anywho, back to the protein conversation. This right here, this is my favorite way to get protein. This Oath, it is so, so good. Now, oh, why do I have two blender balls? They're stuck together. It's like a little puzzle. Ah, look at that. Division. I love their blue raspberry flavor, but I ran out of that one, so I decided to get this one here. And this one is their frosted lemonade. It is so good. If I'm being honest, all of their flavors taste really, really, really good. I haven't had a flavor from Oath that I don't like. So they've got my stamp of approval. Where can you buy Oath? I am ordering directly from the company's website. You can get it at Target if you still shop there. That's your business, not mine. I don't shop there anymore. I just have this thing where I don't let people play in my face. And Target definitely played in our faces. So you can get it at Target or you can get it on Amazon, but Amazon is playing in our faces too, and their service is consistently getting worse. If you look back over my last couple of vlogs, I have reached the point where I'm tired of complaining about Amazon. And while I'm not completely done using it, I am weaning myself off because this is ridiculous. I'm not going to get into it. Go watch the old vlogs and you'll understand my frustration. To sum it up, just so I don't leave y'all hanging, because I do want you to finish this vlog, it's the delays in the shipping, the lying to us about when our orders are going to ship, and then the minute that you actually pay for it or submit your order, now all of a sudden the delivery changes, and they're like, it's become a customer service nightmare, and I'm over it. So yeah, I'm ordering my Oath directly from the company. It didn't take that long to get here. Okay, so we've got our Oath. I'm gonna also add this here. I can't pronounce it, but it's basically a natural fat burner. And I like it. And these are from my friends over at EHP Labs, which I love their products. I actually, once I'm able to get back in the gym, I think I'm gonna switch back to them for my pre-workout. When I say get back to the gym, I mean like lifting and stuff. Right now, all I can do is walk on the treadmill. We crashed out about that last week. Check it out in last week's vlog. But the point that I'm making is I love the OxyShred, but I can't use the OxyShred right now because, again, sodium. I got to keep that sodium down, and OxyShred is not the best option for me right now. But I may try it again in like a month, because in a month I'll be, what, 5 months? 5 months post-op? Yeah, because 12 weeks, that's 3 months, 4 weeks, so 4 months. Yeah. Next week I'll be 12 weeks post-op, so that'll be 3 months, and then another month will be 4 months. I'll give it a try, and we'll see how we do with the swelling. But I am continuing to use this natural fat burner, and I just add it to my Oath. I'm gonna add some aloe. And look, I know that the question, y'all have been dying to ask me this question, and I have beautifully skated around it for the last couple of years. Do I still do Herbalife? Obviously, some of the products I do, I like their products. It's the business model that I wasn't rocking with anymore. Am I still a distributor? Yes, because I do have people that still order from me, and that's cool, but all that pushing sales and stuff that I used to do, yeah, make me kiss my. I still use the fiber, because remember, protein and fiber. Protein and fiber, that is our focus. And there we have it. And that's it. This is my protein and fiber drink for the first half of the day. I've got bacon, and no, I'm not eating all this bacon. This is just what was left in the pack, and I hate when people do stuff like leave 1 or 2 pieces of something, so I just cooked it because somebody else in this house is gonna want some bacon, and they'll be able to have it. And I've got my tea. So I'm a good little bariatric patient, but I got to get out this door and go to class. So I'm going to check back in with you guys later. Welcome to the vlog. This week, I feel like it's going to be a little bit of chaos energy, but like in a good way. And I'm excited for that. So yeah, I'll see you guys after class.
You guys want to know what's wild? Is the fact that we're even already having midterms. I feel like this spring semester is going by so fast. So fast. Like, class just started and we're already having the midterm. And then spring break is next week. How is it going so fast?
See that? I have done my civic duty and I have voted. Not only did I vote, Anaya voted and Yancy voted. So yeah, our entire household, all eligible voters have voted. Because you guys, if we have learned anything, I hope that this lesson has been learned. Our votes do matter. Our decisions have consequences. And if we don't like the way things are going up at the top, change starts at the bottom. The people with all the power are not ever willingly going to give it up, ever. So if you want change and you're sitting around waiting on change to come from the top, from the people who have it all, you're not going to get change, because your representative should be looking out for your best interests. And when they are not looking out for your best interests, then it is time more than ever for your vote to count. And you cannot only wait for the big elections to show up and vote. Change starts at the bottom. That's why we love a good grassroots movement. Change starts at the bottom, because who is going to understand the people at the bottom more than people who come from the bottom? And that's all I'm going to say about it. So make sure that y'all are getting out there and you're voting. Vote. All right, y'all, we are back and we're doing our toenails. So let me show y'all. But here we go. I'm doing my toenails with these, what is it called? The X Pro tips. So I kept seeing these on TikTok Shop, and this is a whole kit. I'm going to show you everything that came with the kit, and then I'm going to show you, because I've already done one foot. So I'm going to show you everything that came in the kit. Then I'm going to show you the foot that I've already done. And then we're going to do my other foot together. So in the kit, you get, obviously, the nails. And these are for my feet. Y'all know I'm not going to cheat on Z. She's going to keep my nails looking right on my hands. But I will do my own feet. But yeah, it comes with all of your nails. And check it out. You get multiple of these. So you don't just get one. You get like a whole little dish with a bunch of all the different sizes. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, I've already got one foot done, because look at all them toes missing. Okay, so it also comes with this little lamp so that you can cure your nails. We'll get into that when we need to get into it. It's got an instruction manual, which I, of course, paid no attention to. I don't know why I'm like this. But then it also has your top coat and your gel. So this is the glue gel. You use this first. Ew, come on now. And then this is the top coat. You use this second. Show y'all my first foot first. I don't even know. I hope I'm not ashy. Lord Jesus. We got to take and turn the camera down. So this is the foot that I've already done. You can't tell me these aren't my toenails. Oh, there we go. That's better. I hate that I'm showing y'all my feet like this, but we had to make something work. But yeah, this is the foot that I've already done. You can't even tell that these are not actually my toenails, but they're cute. So here are my actual toenails. My actual toenails are short as hell, and they grow like at an upward curve, which, okay, here we go. They grow at like an upward curve, which is why I don't like to go get my feet done, because I'm very embarrassed about it. So I just take care of my own feet, and nobody has to deal with my weird toenails. So, okay, let's go ahead and do this other foot.
Sunday morning, waking up with you. We got no plans, we got nothing to do. You tell me you love me, I go start the coffee. Sunday morning, easy love with you. Okay, okay, okay. I'm your sunshine mixed with a little hurricane. White hot angel with a daredevil's brain. This feeling, I just can't fight it. You know all the ways I like it. My north, you're my south, you're my east, you're my west. When you see me at my worst, try to make me feel my best.
The toes are done. And so we don't leave for Yancey's birthday trip for another 2 weeks, but I wanted to go ahead and try these out to see how they do, so I can know how we're going to do with a week away, because I'm obviously not bringing any of this stuff with me. So yeah, but I've been seeing girls on TikTok saying like they've had them on their feet for over a month. So we're going to find out, which I do feel like these are going to last longer than other brands that I've used in the past, because, hold on, let me unplug this. I had the Cure Light, and it's a USB situation. It's just, I can't get the plug over here to where the camera is. But yeah, this was awesome. And then what else did it come with? I haven't even looked at this yet. It also comes with accessories. So I'm guessing if you're wanting to decorate your toenails or whatever, that's probably what's in here. Let's find out together. Yep. I should have opened this. I wouldn't have had such a hard time if I would have opened this. That's what I get for throwing those instructions behind my head like that. So there's a brush. Oh, I can't even see this. There's a brush. We've got the toe separators. We've got some cuticle. Next time. They still look cute though. My toes came out mighty cute, but they could have been easier to do. Let me see what else is in this bag. Oh, toenail clippers. Somebody was very thoughtful with this one. Check this out. We can get a little bead action going. I won't be doing that right now because, to be honest, my feet are not even about to be out. My feet are going to be covered up. But yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, this whole little kit, I think it cost me 40 bucks. Yeah, 40 bucks, and I'm going to get some good use because look at all these nails that I still have. I literally have rows and rows and rows of nails. But that's all. I just wanted to show y'all my vacation feet, or preparing for my vacation feet. And I'm going to get some toe rings. We're going to be cute, honey. We're going to be cute. Hey, y'all. Hey, and welcome back to the vlog. So, do y'all see this sunshine? You probably can't see it all that well, but today is a sunny day. Let the fact that I'm out here with all this skin out attest to the fact that today is a beautiful day and I'm in a good mood. I just got out of class and I'm about to go in and get a workout in. I'm about to hit the gym. So I told y'all this week where the intention is getting back on our grind, right? And with that being said, like, I know I'm using the word grind, but I don't mean grind in the literal sense. Oh, she's cute. Go ahead, sis. That's what I'm talking about, girl. She's cute. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? She completely just took my train of thought. Like, when y'all see beautiful people, y'all gotta tell them that they're beautiful, or you acknowledge the beauty. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging somebody's beauty. Okay, but yes, what I mean when I say that we're getting on our grind, I don't mean grind in the sense that we're forcing ourselves to do something that we don't want to do. If anything, like, I am the architect of my life and I am designing it the way I want it to be. I've been sharing with you guys over the last couple of vlogs about wanting this life of ease and like not wanting to be in this space where I'm always having to rush and do things that I don't want to do to make stuff happen. And yes, to some extent, we do have to do things that we don't want to do to accomplish our goals. But that doesn't mean that accomplishing our goals has to be like a punishment or an unpleasant experience. But let me get to the point of what the heck I'm talking about so I can get in here and work out. While I'm talking to y'all, I'm gonna drink my pre-workout, actually. Yeah, I got my pre-workout and then I have my during the workout with, you know, creatine, glutamine, all the good stuff, because I need these muscles to pop when we touch down in the DR. Like, I need these muscles to pop when we touch down in the DR. So the point that I'm making is we should be able, like, we have the ability to design our lives. And sometimes, and I'm speaking for myself here, I got so caught up in the go, hustle, hustle, hustle. I never stopped to think about how it affected the rest of me. And now, like, because I've had the opportunity to rest, like, getting this tummy tuck has been the best thing for me because it forced me to sit down and rest. And now as I'm getting back into the groove of things and doing what I used to always do, I'm realizing I don't like that. I do not like that, Sam. I am. It's like green eggs and ham. Hold on. And y'all, we only did 1 scoop of pre-workout. Okay? 1 scoop. We learned our lesson and about itched to death fooling around with 2 scoops. But back to the point I'm making, when it comes to working out, like, yes, I do need to take it easy, but a lot of, like, there's so many different factors that go into me working out, like waking up early in the morning because we have to take the kids to school and then the bus stop is right there by the gym. So then we go to the gym. Like, I do not enjoy waking up before the sun is up, being cold, being like all these things. And I have pushed through them before. I have the ability to push through them, but I'm realizing that I'm in a space in my life now where I don't have to do that. I am no longer in survival mode. I'm no longer in this place where I have to constantly sacrifice to be able to accomplish my goals. I'm in a place in my life now where I do have more time freedom. So I don't have to have like these super restrictive timelines in how I move about my day. Like, you guys have seen, my day gets broken up so much because it's like, okay, wake up, take the kids to school, go to the gym, come home, go to school, come home, take an eye to school, come home, pick an eye up from school, come home, go get the other kids from school. Like, there's all this back and forth, and I don't like that. So a way that I'm going to ease some of that back and forth is by, on sometimes, because this is not going to be an everyday thing, but sometimes I am just going to go to the gym when I get out of class right here on campus. I walked through that sucker earlier, like before class. I always get here early. So I walked through the gym and I checked it out. And y'all, this gym has everything that I need to accomplish my goals without hurting myself. I love working out with my husband, but I love that man dearly, but he's not fully grasping when I'm like, hey, I can't do that move. It's not me saying I don't think I can, or, you know, I don't have the ability. It's, sir, my body is healing internally. I literally got my skin peeled back off my abdomen and the muscles sewn back together and like all kind of stuff going on. There's some stuff that I'm still restricted on. So when I tell him I can't do something, he automatically is like wanting to push me through it because he thinks that he's encouraging me, and he's not realizing like, no babe, I have a physical limitation. So as much as I love working out with him, I need to just do my own thing. I know what my body's capable of. I know my limits. I was lifting weights just fine. It wasn't until I started lifting with him that we really started running into problems. So now that I've had a couple of weeks of literally just doing the treadmill and getting my body back to a good space, we're gonna get in here and we're gonna get a workout in. I'm gonna try to bring you guys with me. It's a really, like, it's pretty open. I don't have a camera. All I have is my phone, and I've got my Meta glasses, but I'm always super mindful when I'm recording in public spaces because I like to think about other people and their privacy. So I don't know if I'm going to bring the Meta glasses in or not. I probably won't this time. I'm just going to bring my phone. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just bring my phone, bring you guys with me. I'm going to find a nice quiet corner to work out in so you guys... I knocked over my water bottle. Thank God the lid was closed. I'm going to bring you guys with me for this workout. And we're doing the things. I've got my my binder and my board on. I need to take it off actually. See? And then I had on a sweater over it for class, but I came ready, honey. I came ready to work. Hold on. What is this binder? It ain't never been that hard to take off. What the world? But this is the abdomen board. I had it on backwards, Lord. But yeah, this is what we've been using to keep the compression even on my stomach because that swelling I was dealing with, it was like up here. But yeah, we're good now. We are back flat. I woke up this morning, I was so flat. I was so happy. Like, we're doing it, girls. But okay, we're out of the binder. Let's drink some more pre-workout. And now let's get in here and let's work out. Okay, y'all, so you can probably hear from the noise in the background. The gym is actually packed, so I was not able to film my workout, but do y'all see how the space is listening? The part that has the weights, everybody was over there. I ain't mad at it, but we're about to do our cardio and get up out of here. Not bad. Yeah, that felt so good. I needed that. I cannot tell you guys the hell I have been living in the last couple weeks. Actually, I can. I told y'all in the last vlog. I was laughing about it, but I was dead serious. I was a little bit depressed about not being able to work out. Not that I'm addicted to working out or anything. It's just, it literally, my life, bumped my life. Me, the person, I feel so much better when I get these endorphins going. And I am praying to God. I'm praying that getting back active is going to help with my sleep. Now, according to my Oura Ring, I sleep just fine. I have a wonderful sleep score. Every night I get the perfect amount of sleep. However, I don't understand how that's possible considering that I am waking up multiple times a night. And this is the first time in my 40 years of life that this has happened. I have never been one to wake up out of my sleep. When I hit the pillow, I am like a corpse. I am dead to the world. I am knocked out. I'm asleep. But like last night, for example, I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, granted, it was hot. I woke up because it was hot. But I turned the air conditioner on. It took me forever to fall back asleep. And then when I did fall back asleep, I was waking up every 20 to 30 minutes because then Yancey was tossing and turning and then he was getting up to go to the gym. All this to say, my sleep, like this has been how my sleep has been for the last couple of weeks. And it has not been fun. I don't like it. But anywho, all that to say, I am just glad. That workout was amazing. I feel like I'm glowing. I'm nice and glowy with my sweat. Look, I feel like my muscles are gonna be nice and popping. That's the, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the biggest motivation behind me figuring this out, like finding out how I can lift some dang on weights, is because while we're on vacation, I need these muscles to pop, honey. I did not work this hard to fall flat at the final stage. Like, no, we trying to pop out. So yeah, I'm excited. But that was a good workout. I'm looking forward to doing this multiple times a week. Yes, the gym had a lot of activity going on in there, but I mean, what can you expect? It's literally the on-campus gym. So you got like all the kids who live on campus are coming to the gym. Students like me who don't live on campus are coming to the gym, and it's a nice gym. Next time I'll bring something so I can let me rephrase it. I will try to find, I'm gonna find the time to go when it's not busy, and then I can show you guys the gym, because it's a nice gym. I quite enjoy it. And I enjoy this, like, today has been an ideal day. I woke up when I wanted to wake up. I was able to get myself ready for the day and at a leisurely pace. Came to class, had a good workout. Now I'm gonna go to Publix because I need to eat. And I know that if I go home, I'm just gonna be snacking. I need to have an actual meal. So I'm gonna go to Publix and get a, excuse me. I'm gonna go to Publix and get a meal that I can pop in the oven and cook real quick. You know, they have those little meals where it'll be like protein, maybe some chicken, broccoli, maybe some potatoes, something like that. I'll let you guys see it. But yeah, we're gonna go to Publix right now and get us a couple of meals for the rest of the week. Yancey's making tacos tonight, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, we're gonna go to Publix and we're gonna get us one of those ready to cook meals that's healthy and balanced. And we're gonna enjoy the rest of this day. It is beautiful today. Now can y'all see the sun? Like, it is beautiful today.
What do you want, Papa? I'm taking a test. I can't play with you right now.
Good morning, babes. Happy Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. We are on our way to campus so that we can hit the treadmill before class starts. First of all, let me just say, I am so glad that I decided to work out yesterday and get things going while we had good weather. Because do you see today? You probably can't tell a whole lot of a difference, but just know today is not a beautiful sunny day. All I see is gray clouds. Car, why didn't you turn? All I see is gray clouds. It is nowhere near the wonderful weather that we had yesterday. Now it is supposed to pick up later in the day because I think our high today is like 77. So I can't imagine it being that warm, but this bleak and gloomy outside. I just can't see that. But anywho, the whole point I was making was I'm glad that I got on a good foot yesterday, because I don't think where I am right now, I don't think I have it in me to start a workout week on a gloomy day. We've got to build our discipline back up. We really have got to build our discipline back up. And in saying that, I know yesterday I was talking about the whole thing with like not wanting to force myself to do things and all that, but you got to understand that there's a fine line between having balance and just being completely undisciplined. And I feel myself mentally going the side of not being disciplined, and I don't want that. I already have an addictive personality, so once I get into habits and routines, like I tend to stick to them. So I want to stay. Oh gosh, there's a possum in the road. And a squirrel. That's one thing about living in North Carolina, like the amount of dead animals on the road, and people just keep running them over. It's disgusting. But yeah, I just want to stay on the more balanced side of things and not slip into being undisciplined. That's it, that's all. By the way, y'all look, I've got my locks in a ponytail. I have been trying for the longest to get my locks in a ponytail, and I've stumbled across, oh darn, the train. Okay. I stumbled across some TikTok videos of lock girlies just doing their hair, not necessarily a tutorial, but they're just doing their hair while they talk, and it has been a help because now I've got a high pony with low tension. Myself out of having Bojangles hash browns. I had hyped myself up like, oh, I don't need to get the banana bread. I don't need those carbs. Then I was like, ooh, some Bojangles hash browns would be really, really good. And I had to literally laugh at myself like, girl, if you're gonna do all that, eat the carbs that are good for you. Things I can show you is right now, feeling like it's waiting for you. Slow
keep the pace like that. We could keep the shit laid back. You can get all this good karma. I don't even need to.
They were in there jamming. They were jamming. And YouTube does not give a doggone. They will copyright strike my video and it'll be a mess. So, but anywho, what I was saying was that we're getting ready for Yancey's birthday vacation, and I want to do something a little bit different with my hair. I've once again been influenced by the girls on TikTok. One of the main reasons why I was hesitant to start my lock journey is that I have this thing with my hair. Like, first of all, this is the longest I have kept a style. I've been locked for almost it's been 3 years, babe? Yeah, this is my 3rd year locked. And I normally do not keep hairstyles this long. Like, if you know me, then you know I'm quick to cut all my hair off, grow it, throw a wig on, something. But locks is the most consistent I've been with my hair. But now that they're a little bit longer, I've been looking at different styles that the girls are doing, and I'm excited to try this one out. So you're not going to see it in this vlog. You are going to have to make sure that you are tuned into next week's vlog. And I might even give you guys a tutorial. See, look, I got lint all in my hair from this sweater. But anywho, I might give y'all a tutorial in the next vlog on how I do some goddess locks. Or what are they called? Some miracle knots. That's what I've been influenced to try. Miracle knots. So yeah, that'll be in the next vlog. that, my friends, is how we end the week strong. That was a good workout. And did y'all see? My ass had the audacity to get on that treadmill and start jogging. Felt like Forrest Gump there for a second. I was running. I feel good. It feels good. Yeah. It feels good. Okay, now let me go to class. And real quick, before we go back to class, we got to get compressed. I already put my ab board in. I am not playing around. After that week of swelling because I ate that salt, I don't got time to play. There we go. And then does anybody else feel like after a good workout, like you're on top of the world? Because that's how I feel right now. I think that I have finally unlocked my secret sauce. So remember at the beginning of this week, I was telling you guys that I was struggling finding a new workout routine. First and foremost, it's best for me if I start my day with a workout. Like, I need to get a workout in before lunchtime. But getting up before the sun, when it's cold outside, when it's like ugly outside, that was whooping me. I don't know why. I've done it for years, literally for years. If you go back to some of my older videos, like there was one point where I was going to the gym at 3 o'clock in the morning, but I can't do it anymore. Like what I was explaining in the beginning of this vlog, I can't do it. Also, is this oatmeal not to die for? I can't wait to dig in. I'm so hungry. We had a great workout today. But back to the point I was making. I don't have it in my system anymore to wake up that freaking early to go and get a workout in. Like, my kids are older. They're not babies anymore. I'm not having to do daycare drop-offs. Like, yes, we still have to drop them off at school, but if Yancey is taking care of that, why am I torturing myself? So this new little flow of getting to the gym when the sun is out, like, it is a beautiful day outside. Yesterday, not so much. Today is a beautiful day. So I've got vitamin D, I've got endorphins. Like, I'm on top of the world right now. I'm on top of the world. This is our new groove. I love it here, and I'm gonna stay here. All this to say, like, the lesson that I've learned this week, because you know we always do intentions, we always do lessons, is it's okay to pivot. It's okay to outgrow a routine and to need to change it up. We don't have to make our routine set in stone and act like we have on cement shoes and we can't do anything other than what we've always done. We are always growing, changing, evolving, so why shouldn't our routines? So yeah, that's where we're at. And now I'm about to tear this oatmeal up before class because your girl is hungry, starving. But let's do a taste test together. And did I not put strawberries in this? I don't know why I've got peanut butter. Let me look. I guess I didn't take the peanut butter off. It's cool. I like peanut butter. But I could have sworn I chose strawberries, blueberries, and bananas. Let's see what it's hitting on. It's hitting. I'll see y'all after class. Whew. I feel like I've been ripping and running all daggone day. And I finally am home and took a shower. And there's no time like the present. So on my other platforms, a lot of people have been asking me about how I do my self-lymphatic massages. So I'm about to show y'all right now. But before we do, let's get some general housekeeping underway, okay? First and foremost, no, I am not a massage therapist. I am not licensed. I do not massage other people. I literally did the research because you know what I tell y'all in every vlog, Google is free. YouTube is free. You can learn a lot on this here internet. Don't just use it to be entertained. Use it to educate yourself. So yeah, I watched a few different videos about lymphatic massage, and literally from the very beginning of my tummy tuck, I have been doing my own massages. Initially, I did want to go to a professional, but honey, with the money that it costs to get the surgery and then all the recovery stuff, there was no extra in the budget for the massages. And you guys might remember me saying that on the Mommy Makeover playlist. But I was getting such great results doing it on my own that even once my budget opened up again, I couldn't justify going to pay a professional when I could do it myself. No shade to the professionals. I have nothing against professional lymphatic massage therapists. Like, if that's what you want to do, you can go ahead and skip this part of the video and go and book your appointment with a professional. But for the girls who, like me, need to do it themselves or prefer to do it themselves, we're going to get into it. So I'm going to be massaging with bio oil. You can barely see it because the way they make these bottles, but this is bio oil. It's a brand new bottle of bio oil. I just went and got it today. When I don't use bio oil, I use this one here, and I've talked about this in other videos, the Mederma Quick Dry Scar Oil, which this is cool. I have no complaints, no issues, but we all know bio oil is that girl. And if you didn't already know, now you know. The first thing that I do is open up my lymph nodes. We open up our lymph nodes first to let our body know, hey, it's time to go to work. So I like to open the ones in my armpits, and I also do these circles here in the groin region before I start with my massage. Pressure. So when I first started doing these massages, I barely applied any pressure at all because my body was healing, and it really doesn't take much. And there was so much fluid, trust me, like literally fingertips. You might see people complain about their first lymphatic massage and be like, oh, I feel like she barely touched me. She barely did anything. I wasted my money. No, honey. Like literally those light touches in the beginning are really all you need. Because there's so much fluid, you just need to get the fluid moving. And once it's moving, your body will take over and do the rest as long as you are supporting it properly. With me coming up on my 3-month post-op, I apply a lot more pressure. Once my lymph nodes are open, I like to start at my back and just move fluid down towards my butt. The reason why I'm massaging my back is because I did have back lipo, so there is some swelling in my back still. So I'm moving that fluid down towards my butt. Once I finish moving the fluid down towards my butt, and this is I do anywhere from 15 to 20 strokes. Once I do those downward strokes, then I go from my hips and I massage forward and down because remember how we opened up the node down there in the groin? Yeah, I'm moving the fluid that way so that it can exit. Then I like to massage diagonally up from each side. So for this, anything above the belly button, I'm moving the fluid towards my heart. I can't remember exactly what it was I read. Again, Google is free. Do your research, honey. I'm just telling you what works for me. But I move the fluid towards my heart so that it can drain out that way. I start focusing on below my belly button. So I do diagonal down, once again, towards the groin, but coming underneath my belly button. And listen, y'all better know I love y'all because I took off fresh silicone tape to make this video. After that, I'm done. And voila, we are done. I am in my shapewear. I'm still not doing the fajas. I actually gave away both of my fajas. I thought that I might buy another one, but the shapewear does perfectly fine for me. I've been doing shapewear since I think like 3 weeks post-op, and I have not had any issues with doing just the shapewear. It gives me just enough compression because believe it or not, too much compression is going to mess up your results, sis. So I'm going to need you to calm down. But yeah, here we are. We're in my Spanx. I'm going to throw some sweats over this. I almost forgot. I also like to put my binder on as well. Just, to make sure things are nice and even, especially up here because this little upper abdomen area loves to swell. So yeah, I like to put my binder on. And normally I will have an ab board that I put first, but that's in the washing machine. So we're just going to do Spanx and the binder. And I have yet to be able to get it as tight as they had it in the hospital. but that doesn't stop me from trying. Whew. Honestly, I should probably let Yancey do it, but then he'll probably have me looking like a tube of toothpaste all squeezed up. But here we go. And this is how I walk around most days. I'll throw a t-shirt or a sweater over this. Let's get caffeinated. Okay, so we woke up, we cleaned our room. That has been on my to-do list for like 2 weeks, and it's just been getting worse and worse. And granted, is that a chicken?
Mm-hmm. You know that?
I didn't know they had chickens.
You know, they got a bunch of stuff back there.
I knew they had the duck. I did not know they had chickens. The woman that we are becoming handles her stuff before it gets too bad. So we did that, and now the other part of the woman I'm becoming handling her stuff, it's time to go do driving lessons. So, yeah.
That reminds me of
yeah, you can use gas.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I just want to make sure everybody's fully comfortable, you know?
Exactly. All right, you guys, it is time to close out this week's vlog. And you know what? I love editing like all of the vlog at the end of the week, because that's when I'm able to look at all my thoughts across the week and find the theme, because I really just kind of let my spirit lead the way, and then I come in with my brain at the end of the week like, okay, what did we learn? And you know, like the main theme on my channel, like this season of my life, the reason why I call it Evolving Her is because I'm not becoming anything. I am already who I am, but there are these layers that I have put on myself in order to survive in this world. And just, you know, different things, different experiences contribute to different layers that make up different parts of not necessarily my personality, but more so kind of like my defense system, so to speak. I don't want to get too deep into it with y'all tonight, but I sometimes have these moods where I'm just kind of like really quiet and reflective, and I appreciate those quiet and reflective times because it gives me an opportunity to be still in the moment and to think and to process and to release. I'm able to release those layers that I've built on myself so strongly that I thought they were a part of my identity. I am finally able to start releasing those things, like layers that I've put on myself when I was in survival mode as a single mother, you know, raising my kids. There were things that I had to worry about that I don't have to worry about now, but our trauma shapes how we move about the world, how we react to everything. And this is getting deeper than I wanted it to get, but as it pertains to evolving her, like this is what it's all about. Healing the traumas that we've been through in life and really letting who we are shine through. So yeah, but that's it. We did what we said we were going to do. We got our ish together. We found our workout, like, happy space. And like, I am so glad that I decided to go and check out the gym on campus, because I was getting to a space where I was kind of like feeling burnt out with just having to drive 20 minutes to get to the gym. Like, that's a lot. I don't want to commute. Like, in a perfect world, I would love to live somewhere where all of my amenities are close by. Unfortunately, those type of areas for a family of 5, for my family of 5 anyway, we got 20-minute rides to get to our amenities. I'm gonna put it like that. But what else did we do to get our stuff together? We're eating healthy. Like, I still have not actually cooked this week. I don't know. Maybe it'll come back after I have like a good hard reset. When we get back from Yancey's birthday trip, maybe I'll feel better. But, oh, I was gonna show you guys what I ate, but there's really nothing left. I had it was one of those meals where you can pop it in the oven and cook it. It was salmon stuffed with like a spinach and cheese thing, and then cut up zucchini with tomatoes. But you see, I left them tomatoes there because I really don't fool with tomatoes like that. But yeah, we've done well. I'm going to make sure next week that I do better with sharing food with you guys. One of y'all beautiful ladies commented last week saying that you want to see more recipes and more workouts. Thank you for that. I got you. So yeah, I'm going to need to work out whatever this is and get my butt back in the kitchen and give y'all some recipes. I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm excited. Oh, and next week's vlog is going to be so awesome because we're going to do some, it's going to be great. We are going to do some, what is it? Miracle knots. We're going to do miracle knots over my locks, and I am so excited to try it. You guys, in my younger days, when I was young and free and irresponsible and spending my time following the interests of my heart instead of handling my business, I was a hair girly. I loved to do my hair, like all the stuff. So I'm excited to try the miracle knots, see how they come out. What else are we doing next week? We're going to be packing. We have not packed yet, and we're going to be packing. And relaxing, because it's spring break for the university, so I don't have any classes next week, but I am going to use this time to get ahead on my classes because we booked our trip based on when the kids were going to be out for spring break, so they wouldn't have to miss school. And then our spring break didn't line it. It's a mess, but thankfully my professors were awesome, understanding. But I am going to use our spring break time next week to go ahead and knock out my assignments for the week that I will be gone. But that's it. At this point, I'm just rambling. I'll see y'all in the next vlog.